At approximately 8:25 a.m. local time, assailants detonated an improvised explosive device, or IED, targeting the motorcade of Alexander Ankvab, who was the president of Abkhazia, a breakaway territory disputed between Russia and Georgia. The unsuccessful attack occurred on the road from President Alexander Ankvab's hometown of Gudauta to his office in Sukhumi, approximately 40 kilometers away. The president's ability to escape what appears to be a fairly well-coordinated ambush shows that he had adequate protective detail that responded effectively to the attack. The 5-car motorcade was initially targeted by an IED, followed by a volley of machine gun fire and rocket-propelled grenades. 2 of the president's guards were killed in the attack, and a third was severely wounded. Video imagery from the attack scene gives us a great deal of insight into what happened this morning, and offers some explanations for why the assailants were not successful. First, you can notice what appears to be the blast seat on the shoulder of the road. This is the location of the initial explosion that began the attack. The vehicle on fire here very well could be the lead vehicle disabled by the IED. However, you can also see that the roof of the SUV has been peeled back, perhaps the result of a rocket-propelled grenade striking the vehicle. Notice, though, that it appears that only one vehicle was disabled at the scene of the attack. That leaves 4 other vehicles in the president's motorcade to get the president out of harm's way and deal with the assailants. Further video imagery from the scene shows weapons allegedly left there by the assailants. Those weapons are a PK 7.62 by 54mm machine gun positioned above the road, and an RPG with several rounds abandoned on the ground. The discovery of these weapons corroborates reports that the motorcade encountered automatic weapon fire and RPGs during the attack. It also indicates that the assailants fled quickly once the protective detail returned fire. All in all, the attack seems to have been fairly well coordinated. It is not easy to time the detonation of an IED just right to hit a moving vehicle and disable it. Additionally, gunmen had established a position over the road from which to fire on the motorcade from above, giving them the advantage of higher ground. However, the attack was unsuccessful in killing the likely target, the president. Where the attackers failed was in adequately blocking the escape route of the remaining vehicles in the motorcade. The attackers appear to have pursued a linear ambush rather than an L-shaped ambush that would have cut off the escape route and given the gunmen above the road more time to fire on a stationary target. As it was, it appears that the assailants relied on the IED to block the route of escape. While the IED does appear to have disabled the lead car, it obviously did not prevent the president's vehicle from going around it to flee the scene. Credit is also due to the president's protective detail. It's one thing for assailants to expose a weakness in their attack by conducting a linear ambush on a target, but it requires a prepared protective team to exploit that weakness. President Ankvab has been targeted at least 5 other times over the past 7 years. 2 of those attempts were on the exact same road using very similar tactics to today's attack. The other 2 attacks targeted him while he was in his vehicle. With so many cases to reference, Ankvab's protective team had the experience to know how to escape from today's attack.